actually legitimately surprised. I'm legitimately surprised about this. As this video goes on, I'm getting more and more surprised. EU is missing out on an entire item that is literally just not even in the game for them as of the time of this video. I got a fat upgrade last night. Look at this. Triple row, triple, has an invocation. It's a summon invocation. I'm playing a necromancer. My God, I love this. This helmet gave me like 100 combat rating, but that's not the topic of today's video. You look at the server merges, South America, East Asia, in fact, 2 of East Asia, Korea and Japan, North America 1 and North America 2 for a total of 24 North American servers. It looked like we got a total of, what is this, 1224 Japanese servers and another 16 South America servers have all been merged. But there's something absently missing from this list, and that is, of course, the Europeans. So the Europeans, the EU servers, did not get merged, which means that the Europeans are actually missing out on an entire event right now, not just the fact that the server merges. I don't know why they didn't get it merged. Maybe the population is good enough that they thought, the server, we don't need to merge the European servers. Maybe you guys just got it like that. Maybe a lot of you guys play, or maybe you have less servers altogether. But that's still a little bit of phony baloney, because in the game at the moment, if you're not server merging, you're missing access to this event right now, which in my opinion is actually kind of a cool event. The Festival of Dawn Overview. The event lasts for 12 days from the date of the server merge, okay? So for 12 days after a server merge, you get this event. Well, there's no server merge in EU, so you're missing an entire event. But what's hilarious enough is EU is missing out on an entire item that is literally just not even in the game for them as of the time of this video. So what they're actually missing out on is there's leaderboards at the moment. And the top clan rewards, the top 3 clans, which top 3 isn't too bad, top 10 would have been cooler. You actually get this frame. It's a Dawning Era frame that shows that you won in the top 3 clans during this server event challenge. Now, that server frame, cosmetic reward, is not going to be on the European servers because it's only the Dawning Era frame. So unless the European servers get a merge later, which they could, and I'm assuming at that time only the Europeans will have the server merge, as of it stands now, you can't get the hands on this item. Well, there's a couple other things you actually can't get your hands on, which is kind of a bummer, because if you actually look at the event currently, you get legendary crest rewards, legendary item rewards, mystery set item rewards if you're the top 1, and the solo rewards are things like enchanted dust, gold coins, etc. If you look at the tasks, more enchanted dust, more gems, and another legendary crest. So, you're kind of missing, I would say, at a minimum of 2 legendary crests right now if you're on the European servers for free, which is kind of a bummer. And you're missing all of this really good magic find, 15% magic find during the Festival of the Dawn. So I'm assuming if you're a European and you're kind of bummed because you see all these events going on right now and you're not part of it, I would assume that the European servers are in fact still going to merge, just at a later time. I think maybe what's happening is you guys probably have not as many servers. So let's actually figure that out. Let's see how many servers does Europe actually have for Diablo Immortal. So here we have a list. There's 29 West servers. Okay, 29 West servers, 29 East servers. There is 29 Europe servers as well. 29 Europe servers. That would be 6 French, 6 German, 2 Spanish, 2 Italian, 2 Polish. So basically, and then they have 16 Korean. So what they had to do is they had to cut up the servers by language, it looks like, because it says there's 29 servers. And what's that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, no, they actually have more. No, that's 29 general European servers. And then do they get divided up? They do get divided up after that into even more servers based upon language. So you guys actually have a lot of servers because NA has 29 on the West, 29 in the East. You guys have 29 normal EU servers, and then you have additional servers in different languages, okay? I understand why like the 2 Spanish, the 2 Italian, the 2 Polish ones aren't merged. There's only 2 servers each. But there's 29 other normal European servers. I'm surprised they didn't merge all these if we're being honest. There's also compensation for the server merge reopen delay only right now, which is 12 keys. You can't see the number because my camera's right here. Look, 12 keys plus some normal gems. I hate it when we get compensation that's one of each normal gem that's non-tradable and then like 12 keys. Like this is not even worth like opening the mail for. Anytime you compensate people, you need to at least add one legendary crest, I would think. I mean, again, it's only a 2.5 hour delay, so it doesn't matter. I'm not complaining about the delay. I almost don't even care if we got no compensation for it just being delayed by 2.5 hours, but like one gem of each is just kind of weird. I guess I'm complaining about nothing. I guess this really doesn't matter and it's just some compensation for 2 hours. I'll take it. I decided to confirm that Europe does in fact have that many servers. And if we look at this, there is a significant number. There's a significant number of people, or a significant number of servers, I should say. I mean, I'm a little bit surprised, honestly. Let's see, is it? Yep, there's that many German, that many French, and then there should be 2 of the Spanish. Oh, they have 4. They actually opened new servers. There's 4 servers, so there's even more servers. There's literally even more servers. Yeah, look at the Polish servers. Yeah, there's way too many servers for Europe, I think. I'm actually legitimately surprised. I'm legitimately surprised about this. As this video goes on, I'm getting more and more surprised. So where I'm kind of curious about it is, obviously, EU was missed on purpose. This wasn't an accident like, oh, wow, we forgot about our entire EU player base. That doesn't happen. Plus, there is a particular lack of addressing of this. I actually looked through and I couldn't find information about EU server merges anywhere. Maybe I didn't look in the right spot. I couldn't find it in Blizzard official posts. I don't have any inside information about it. They haven't said anything about it. I can't find posts on Reddit. If you look through the Reddit usernames of the people who do the commenting, I don't see anything about EU server merges. All of the little bits of information I have don't say anything about it. Talking to the data miner, he can't see anything about it, at least not that he's mentioned. So I don't really know what's going on with the EU server merges, which means for me, it can only be one of 2 things. If they are coming and they're just waiting for some technical reason, like there was a server issue, they're waiting for something to renew or whatever, and then they're going to merge them. It could be some kind of technical issue. They couldn't do them all at the same time. That could be a very real possibility. The other thing is the EU could not need server merges, but this is where we have to rely on you guys, the commenters, because I know when my server merged, we got way more popular, and in my opinion, the West needed it. But I also think there's an argument to be made, that the America West region is probably the region Diablo Immortal was received the worst in. At China, it's really big. EU, it might be a little bit bigger than America. I don't know. That's why I'm asking you guys, because definitely in America, Diablo Immortal, because of the monetization issue, was not well received. It got very roasted openly in pretty much every public forum from the US side of things. So this could not be mirrored as much over in the EU. It definitely isn't mirrored as much over in China. They're much more into these types of games. And so for those reasons, those regions could have more populace and not need the merges as quickly. I do believe the merges are coming to EU, and I do believe when they come, you will get these server merge events, and you will eventually have the frame and the magic find and all that for the people that earn it. I do believe that's coming. Why it's right now, though, I don't know. And the only way to know is by you guys looking at your populace, because it has to be one of those 2. It's coming, and there's some kind of technical issue, or they can't do it right now, or there's enough players that they don't need it right now. It's one or the other 2, but as far as today goes, I saw a lot of people addressing that, hey, can you talk about Europe not having server merges, etc. There's a lot of people that are kind of bummed out they're not part of the server merges, so I figured I would address that today and let you guys get all on the same page where the info's at. So that's what's going on with European server merges. Love you all. Consider liking and subscribing the video. It'll help me out for the information. Thank you. See you on the next video.